Hey everybody, Joe for the Joe Wentz Project. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, man. And we do a lot of cool guitar stuff on here, or I try to anyway. Today, this is a German Floyd Rose. We got this in the mail. This is the first time I've done an overhead shot, so you gotta bear with me here. There should be some of the parts, I would imagine. Look at that. Isn't that just a beauty right there? That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. We need to intonate these saddles. In other words, you have to place them a certain way, at least to get started. 37mm block. Oh, okay, and it's just the screw-in kind. That's awesome. That's great. I wasn't sure how this was going to be with the Floyd. And this stuff is really good to keep, man. This foam, it's really good to keep when you're putting in pickups. And the pickup height is kind of low. You can cut a piece of this off and put it underneath the pickups, and it helps raise the pickup height. So what you want to do is you want to, like these right here, recess the top two. That's pretty good, recessed pretty well. So you want to take the third one and loosen it up, and you want to bring that flush to the edge right here. All right. So let's bring that to the edge if we can. If not, then I'll have to take this bolt out. Looks like, or the Allen screws, sorry. That looks like that's what we're going to have to do. Take this all the way out. Now, that's what I'm saying. You want to have two back, one up, one back, and two up. That's how you want your saddles to be with a Floyd. This is a Godot trim, which is awesome. I love the Godot, but the one thing that I'm having trouble with on this guitar are these trim posts right here. I'm going to use the arm to point at it. These trim posts right here are soft metal because the original Floyd unit that came on here was a Floyd Rose Special. So that means that these trim posts are the cheap metal as well. When I use the bar and everything, this unit, everything stays either. It'll stay in tune for a couple of minutes, and then it'll go either sharp or flat. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to loosen these first and see if I don't have to cut anything. So hopefully not. I don't know. Let's see. Just pop that right out like that. You want to screw it back in so that little saddle block insert don't come out, because if you don't put the tension back on, it will fall out. And good luck finding it. Because once these things fall out, they're impossible to find. So always screw your these long rear screws back in and make them snug. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn this over and take these springs out of the rear cavity. So you're just going to go like this right here and take them right off. The needle nose. There you go. And I like to take them off the block. And I am going to use these new springs that come with this new unit, but we'll save these. So this should come right out. Right, so there you go. So we're going to save that. That is going to go on another guitar. Is we want to take these posts out. They should just screw right out. And hopefully these new ones will go right in there. Yeah, this makes a lot of difference, man. So now we want to take this, we want to place it here in the cavity and put it against the screws. You can kind of get an idea there. So you want to keep these against here the best you can. All right. But right now we got to put our springs on. So the way I like to do my springs, everybody's different. I like to do the typical kind of triangle kind of diagram, I guess. I don't know. I like to put one up here and go to this second space on the claw. That's right there. You want to make sure that's down all the way in there, seated, as they say. And I like to put one on this end And we're going to go to this spot. Right there. Whoops, I couldn't see it. Shadow's getting in my way. I guess you can call this like the claw. The hawk claw kind of diagram. I don't know. And then this one, of course, will go in the middle. Just like that right there. Make sure these are down all the way in the back here. And I like to take my needle nose and just kind of give it a little push to make sure that they're seated all the way. See there? Because, man, you don't want these things to popping out on you later on. So now you can see a little bit better. Kind of lift that up. There you go. See? That kind of helps it stay level. See if we can get a shot of that. All right. I will adjust the trim post as we go. But for now, we're going to get some strings on here. So what we're going to do, when you're putting strings on with a Floyd, all right, and a lot of people don't like messing with this. It's not a big deal. You want to take your cutters and you want to go right past the fine tuner. Just right past it. All right. About like that. You want to take your, which I got this from FU Tone. This tool is amazing. It helps so much. You're going to back that off a little bit. You're going to slide this down in front of the saddle block insert. Give it a good snug there. And then you're going to get it tuned up there. And we just want to get it where it has some tension on it. We're not worried about being crazy right now. We can always raise it, the action with this, these trim posts, like I said. But now let's continue on with the rest. So here we are, finished product. We have our new German Floyd Rose on here, and everything sounds great. So let's hook up to our regular setup and let's jam a little bit and see how it does. Let's put it through the paces a little bit, see how it does.
Yes, sir. can. Do right, baby, by your man. Don't worry, I'ma teach you all I can. Say I know a little. Oh, I know a little body. I know a little. I know a little body. I know a little body love. And I can guess the rest. Well, I know a little body love. Baby, I want your best.